Hey there. Tonight I just wanted to just sit and talk about stuff, so I hope you like that. I haven't done one of these videos in a while where I'm just really just kind of talking about stuff, and I'm sure you'll probably hear my fan that's going in the background because it's hot again. We've had some really nice cool days lately, and today it was hot again. And so yeah, my fan is definitely going, and so hopefully you don't mind some white noise in the background. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that I have been trying now for at least a month, I would say, to get it set up to where I can do some recordings out and about, because I had someone in my comment section a while back say, oh, I think it'd be really cool if you could, do some videos riding around in your neighborhood and stuff like that, which I would really like to do. And so I thought, okay, well, what I really need is to get a microphone, so that I can do that, like, hopefully, and not have as much, excess noise in the background. So what I ended up doing was I ordered this, which is just, this is one of those like headsets that you use for like, call centers and, teaching online and that kind of thing. So I got this because it's a Logitech headset and microphone, and it has this little, windscreen kind of thing on it, but it also has noise canceling on it. So I was like, well, that should work really well. I can just plug this into my phone and, be able to talk through it. But I thought I would be able to hear what I'm saying in the microphone in the headset. No, I couldn't. And so I started researching it and looking up all kinds of videos online. Couldn't ever find an answer on, are you supposed to hear yourself speaking through the headset? Because that was the whole reason I got it like this. I could have just bought a little microphone to clip, on my shirt or something, but I thought, well, if I get one of these, then I'll be able to hear, what I'm recording. Well, I could never find the answer. I even contacted Logitech to ask them a simple question. I just said, should I be hearing my own voice in the headset when I'm speaking into the microphone? And they sent me an email back that did not answer my question at all. And so I was looking at some videos on YouTube, with people setting up these kind of headsets on their phone and stuff like that. And, and they were saying, oh, it works really great and all this stuff. And it turns out that my phone just has a headphone jack. So with this, it's only going to work as a headphone. It doesn't even work as a microphone because there's not a thing for it. So I watched this one video that was a review of this exact headset, and he was hooking it up to a phone. So I commented in his video, and he replied. And so, he was trying to tell me, well, you need to get this attachment, and, there's like this little attachment you're supposed to get that you can plug into like the USB part of your phone to make it work. And I had to end up getting 2 different attachments, so I ordered what he told me to get. I was so excited when it came, hooked it all up. Nothing. It didn't work at all. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I saw another video that said that I should use this one particular app, and the other guy told me about this one app that I should get too, but you have to pay for this app, and it was kind of expensive. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. So anyway, I watched this other video about this free app that you can use that's supposed to make it work. That didn't work either. So I contacted the company for the app, that the other guy had said, because he's like, this is the only app that you can use that'll allow you to hear your own voice in the headset or whatever. So I contacted them through an email. They responded, did not answer my question. So I sent them a message on Facebook, because they have a Facebook page. And then they said, oh, well, you need to contact them through an email. I said, well, I did that, and they did not answer my question. So they contacted me again, said, okay, well, send your email and we'll look into it or whatever. Well, I never heard back from them. But today, I happened to be watching Mary on her other channel. She has Southern ASMR sounds, but she also has a channel called Everyday Mary, where it's like a vlog. And she happened to mention at the end of her video that she was going to be going into a store to record a video, and she was talking about using her earbuds that has the little microphone on it, and she happened to mention that she cannot hear her voice in her earbuds when she's speaking. She's like, it's just like having earplugs in, because you don't hear your own voice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I finally got an answer. Obviously, I guess you cannot hear your own voice, which I don't understand. I mean, tell me, does this make sense? Personally, I don't see how this makes sense, because I would think that you would want to hear your own voice. Like right now, I hear my voice through these headphones. I'm using a Blue Yeti microphone, and I plug the headphones into the bottom of the Blue Yeti, and I have it set up so that I can hear what I'm saying. And I would think that that would be standard, that you would hear yourself. If you're wearing a headset and you're talking into a microphone that's connected to it, it seems like you would hear your voice, you know? Because otherwise you hear the muffled sound, you know, just in your head, but you can't tell how loud you're speaking. So you don't know if you're speaking too loud. You don't know if you're speaking too quiet. This baffles me. Am I the only one that thinks this way? I mean, maybe I'm just weird. But personally, I just think it makes more sense that you would want to hear how you're sounding in your headset if you've got a microphone attached to it. Like, I thought that gamers, you know, they use those gaming headsets that have the microphone. I thought you could hear yourself through that. But I asked a friend of mine, her son, he plays video games and stuff, and so I asked him, and he was like, no, I can't hear my voice through the headset. And I'm like, seriously? I mean, this just is mind-blowing to me. I don't understand that. Maybe I'm just strange, but anyway, but I'm going to still try this. I'm going to try it, because if I use this in my phone, I can plug it into the headphone jack and use a different app than the ones that those other people told me to try, because neither one of those really worked. But I have tried making a video using this one particular app with this headset, and it did record my voice. I couldn't hear myself in the headset, but it does record. So I'm going to try doing that and see if I can make some videos like in some of the stores around town to hopefully block out some of the noise, because I've mentioned it in another video that here in Thailand, places, unless you're in some like big city and you're going to a mall or some big huge store, you don't have parking lots. I mean, they don't have parking lots. So it's like basically the store and the street. So you're literally parking like on the street right in front of the store. And most of the stores here are completely open to the outside. It's not like regular, box stores in America and most places in the world. I mean, it's literally like it's just completely open to the outside. So, traffic going by and anything that's going on, you hear it because there's nothing in between you and the sound. So it makes it hard to do videos in places, but I would love to do some videos in some places because there's a lot of really cool stuff here that I'd like for people to see. It's like not everybody goes to Thailand. People might think, oh, that'd be cool to go there, but maybe they, would never actually come here to, visit or go on vacation or something. So, I thought it'd be fun to show some things that they sell here and whatever, and just show you around what it looks like. It's like, hey, this is Thailand. So, and since somebody did request it, I'm hoping that I'll be able to, do that. Now that I've got this, I'm gonna give it a try. And I even also bought myself one of those phone holders that you can put on your handlebars, because I have a bicycle. I don't have a car. So if I'm out doing any of this stuff, it's going to be on my bicycle. Obviously I'm going to be riding my bike in a store, but if I want to show you things, around, I'm going to see if it'll work. It may not, because I've tried before to do videos on the bike and it was too bouncy. So it may not work for me to do it that way, but I'm going to give it a test. I haven't actually put the thing on my bike. I tried one day and I noticed that it was kind of loose. The little thing that the camera or that the phone sits in was a little loose. And I thought, nah, that's never going to work, because it's just going to be like, it's going to be all bouncing around crazy. So I've made some adjustments to it. And I haven't tried putting it on the bike yet to see how it works, and it may not. But I thought that would be kind of cool too, if I could, actually ride my bike and you could kind of ride along with me and see some stuff. But it would be loud. Even with the noise canceling thing on there, it's not going to block out a bunch of traffic and stuff. But I don't know. And you may not have any interest in seeing that. I wish people would comment more, because I'm always saying, hey, let me know if this sounds like something you'd like or whatever, but nobody ever does. So, hey, if you don't mind, let me know. Would you be interested in seeing something like that? Like I say, I don't know if it'll work with the phone on the bike, because it may be too, bouncy. And if it is, I won't bother trying to do that. But I don't know, I just think it would be kind of neat to show people, because, like I say, not everybody's going to necessarily come to Thailand, but maybe they would be interested in seeing a little bit of it. And if one of these days, I keep saying I'm going to go to the beach and have my coffee in the morning like I used to do, but I still haven't done it yet. I kind of have my reasons why I don't go anymore, but I'm hoping one of these days I can get up the guts to go do it again. But because I think that would be neat to go and do a little video on the beach in the morning, so you can see. A lot depends on the weather, because it's like we've had some kind of odd weather lately. It's been a lot of overcast days and some rain and stuff. So and I'd really like to go on a nice morning when the sun's coming up, because where I live, the sun comes up over the ocean. So it's really neat if you can get there early enough. It doesn't take long though. It's like once the sun starts to come up, it comes up pretty quickly. So I don't know that I'd get there early enough to actually watch the sunrise, but it still might be kind of cool, So anyway, but that's kind of what I was thinking about today. I just thought, I really want to try to get some videos made. I just haven't gone out and tried it yet, because I was still hoping that I would find a solution to hearing myself in the headset. But clearly, I guess that's just not going to work, and it's not an option. So I'm going to have to just deal with it and just hope that I don't talk too loud or too soft or whatever. Because that's the nice thing about this setup, is that I can hear myself. So I know, okay, if I'm, talking too loud, or if I'm talking too quiet or whatever, I can kind of judge that a little bit better since I hear myself. So anyway, but I don't know, that's just kind of what I've had on my mind, and I would like some feedback though. Once in a while it would be really nice if you guys could give me some feedback on things, especially when I'm asking, what do you want to see? Because once in a while I do get requests. Somebody will put in the comments, hey, I'd like to see a video of this or that, and I'm like, yay, I'm really happy when somebody requests stuff, because then it's like, well, that's great, because now I know that at least one person wants to see this, because I never know what people really want until I go to make a video. And I mentioned it in another video of mine that it was really surprising when I looked back over all the videos I've ever done, because I've had this channel for nearly 5 years. Nearly 5 years. Which, it's kind of crazy to think about, but anyway, when I look back at over all my videos, I was really shocked to see which video got the most views of all of my videos. A sleeve rolling video. I mean, seriously, I was like, really? Sleeve rolling? And that was a request. That was literally a requested video. So I had several people requesting, can you please do a sleeve rolling video? Somebody wanted short sleeves, another person wanted long sleeves, so this was a combination video of short and long sleeve rolling, and it's gotten more views than anything else. So I never really know, because I never in a million years would have dreamed something like that would be the most popular video. So it helps to get some feedback, and find out, what would you like? Because, I really love doing these kind of videos. I like doing videos where I can just talk, and, it's like we're hanging out, just talking about stuff or whatever. But I don't know if you like that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I enjoy it, though, because I've said this before, but, some of you may be new and have never seen my prior videos. But, I'm always alone. Which is something I'm happy about. I'm not somebody who has to be with somebody all the time. It's like I like being alone by myself, because I can just do whatever I want to do. I don't have to worry about somebody else. It doesn't bother me. But the downside of that is that when you're alone all the time, you're not talking to anybody. So it's like I don't really talk to anybody very often. I have one friend in town that I talk to occasionally, just in messages more than anything, because she's really busy all the time. So, I don't really see her very often. So, for me, this is how I connect with people, by doing this. This is, my connection to the outside world. And, so I enjoy it. I enjoy just talking about stuff and whatever. I've kind of thought, well, God, this is more like a vlog, kind of like Mary's other channel, It's like she's got her ASMR, but then she's got her vlog channel. But I can't start another channel. I've actually got other channels that just, oh my gosh. I've tried doing different things. And I couldn't really find, what is it that I really want to do. But I've always enjoyed the ASMR. And I did stop for a while because, things were going on in my life that just, life got in the way. And I had to kind of just put all this stuff on hold for a while. And it took a while to get back into it. So it's only been recently that I got back into this. Which is probably why I've had my channel for nearly 5 years. And at this point in time, as I'm making this video right now, I think I have 455 subscribers in 5 years. There's other people that's got thousands of subscribers that have had a channel for like 6 months, But you know, I'm trying my best. I am. I'm trying to figure out, you know, what people want to see. I'm trying to make videos that I think you'll like, but at the same time, I want to make videos that I enjoy making as well, because, I mean, this is fun for me. I really do enjoy doing this. I really enjoy making the videos. So, you know, it's just, I look forward to it. I do. I look forward to it. Some days I look forward to making a video, but I don't have a clue what I'm going to do. Like even tonight, I wanted to make a video all day long. All day I wanted to make a video. Didn't really know what in the world I was going to make a video of. And I couldn't make one during the day when I was like really gung-ho about doing it. Because lately, the people across the street, they have a dog. And that dog, its whole life, has been roaming the streets. I mean, this dog goes all over town. I mean, you know, this dog roams all over the neighborhood, and he's done it his entire life. Well, recently, they've started chaining the dog up during the day and at night. And he sits over there and howls and barks all day and all into the evening. And at one point today, it was just non-stop, and I was just like, ah! Like, yelled really loud. I was like, ah! And then I looked out and I saw my landlady going across the street, because it's her son that lives there. It's his dog. I saw her go over there, and, you know, I was trying to quiet the dog down, and then I was leaving to go on errands, and I went outside, and she was like, ooh, really loud. I'm like, yeah, you just are the time. And then she was telling me that I guess people complained that he was roaming around the streets all day or something, so they started chaining him up. It's like, this dog has always been free to roam everywhere, and now you've got him on a chain. And I'm like, oh God, and I hate that. I really don't like for people to chain their dogs up. That really just really makes me mad. It's like, that's not cool to me. And so anyway, and then he just kept on again, and then finally I saw the landlady go get him, and she had him on the chain, but he was still attached to it, you know. And she went and she just put him up over on this other little place that's right here next door to where they live, that they also own. It's like a little area where it's like it's got a roof over it, and there's like a little kitchen area in the back and stuff. So they do a lot of cooking and stuff in there. And she went and just like chained him up out there, but he had more room to roam around, you know, on the chain. And then he was quiet. He was happy, because at least he was outside now. You know, he was still chained up, but he was outside, and he had room to move around, because they had him chained up inside, and they had these like sliding door things, because most houses are not the same here as they are in America. So anyway, and they had like this little gap, you know, at the bottom, to where, you know, he could stick his head out to look outside, and he kept trying to like crawl out from underneath there. Oh Lord. And I kept seeing him trying to crawl out, and he'd kind of like be like, ah, you know, and he couldn't get out. So he was just miserable, you know, and it was hot. So he was like stuck in there where it was all hot. So once he was out here, he was fine. He wasn't barking or anything. He was happy as can be, you know, just to be outside. So anyway, but with all that going on, I just couldn't make a video. I was just like, when can I ever make videos? Because it's always so loud around here, and I just, you know, I have to try to find times that I can try to do it, that it's not going to be as loud. And there's always traffic. Like, I just had to stop just now because there was traffic. I really do try the best I can, y'all. I swear, I really do, because I really want to do this. I love doing this. I love it. I really just, I don't know, it makes me really happy to make these videos. I enjoy it so much. But I know that it's not typical. You know, most people don't have fans going. Most people make sure that they don't have any noise in the background and stuff. And I just can't do that. And, you know, I know I've said this in other videos in the past, but I say this, I repeat a lot of stuff because I never know when there might be someone new watching the video that doesn't know this stuff. You know, and they're probably sitting there going, what is all that noise in the background? It's like, am I in an airplane? Or, you know, it's like, what is that sound? It's the fan. Because it's 1,000,000 degrees here in Thailand. And it's like, I can't stand not having a fan. So it's always on. You know, but it's white noise. And a lot of people like white noise. I do, so. Anyway, I try the best I can. And I'm always hoping that, you know, people who don't mind it, who will enjoy it, will come back and watch my videos and stuff. And I really would appreciate some feedback. I mean, once in a while I get comments, and it makes me so happy when someone actually comments. And if they say, oh, I really enjoyed that or something, it makes my day. It really makes my day. I'm like so thrilled when I see someone actually commenting on a video, because it doesn't happen very often. And it always blows my mind because I watch a lot of ASMR channels, and I go and I look, and they'll have like thousands of comments on their videos, and I'm going, how do these people always get so many comments and stuff? I don't. I almost never get comments on my videos, and it's so disappointing because I'm just like always hoping that somebody will, you know, because that's again another way for me to interact with people, since I don't interact with people. It's like, just imagine, you know, you're living in a foreign country, and even though you've tried to learn the language, you cannot seem to pick the language up. It's just, you can't. You try and it just doesn't work. So you can't communicate with people that speak another language, and you don't really have anybody that you can talk to in your own language. And, you know, I mean, I have my one friend, like I said, but she's always busy, so I don't really get to talk to her very often. So, I mean, just imagine you spend all of your time basically by yourself, never talking to anyone except for your cats. And so whenever you have a channel on YouTube and you're making videos, you're thinking, oh yay, I'm going to be talking with people, you know, that's going to be leaving comments on my videos. And then you're like, there's no comments. So you're still not talking to anybody. Oh man, it's a good thing that I am okay with being on my own and by myself, because, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle it. I mean, and even I, as much as I love it, there are times that I can get a little depressed, you know, because I'm like, I almost feel like I live in a little world off somewhere else, you know, all alone, you know. So, you know, and that's why doing this stuff is just, I love doing this, because it really, even though I'm sitting here at this moment talking into a microphone and a camera, I feel like I'm connecting with people, and it feels good. You know, it just really feels good to feel like I'm making a connection with somebody, and I feel like you're there. You know, that's the other thing that's kind of weird about when you're making these videos. It's, at least for me, I actually feel like you're there right now with me while I'm doing this. So, anyway, now I know I'm rambling. I do a lot of rambling. That's what happens when you're by yourself all the time with no one to talk to. You tend to ramble when you do start talking. So, anyhow, but like I said, I'm going to try to do some videos out and about. Hopefully maybe in the next day or so I'll go out and try it. I was going to try it the other day, but I had other things that I had to do, and I thought, I don't want to feel rushed. I'd rather go and just, take my time, figure out what I'm going to do, what stores I might go into or whatever, and, just give it a whirl. I may have to do some test videos first before I actually try to put anything up on YouTube, because I'm not sure how it's going to work out. But I might do some little short video in a store or something and put it up and just see what kind of response I get. See if anybody actually watches it, hopefully comments, lets me know if it's something they want to see more of or not. Because I did put one up where I went into a place that I call the thrift shop. And that was before I had the microphone and all that stuff, so it was a little kind of weird, and my phone kept like overheating or something, so it kept stopping on me. It was a really difficult video to make, so I have to try that, figure that stuff out too. But anyway, so I'll give it a try. I'll see what I can do and see if maybe y'all will watch it. I hope so. If you subscribe and you hit the notification bell, then you'll know if I put up a video, and then you can watch it. And leave some comments, please. Even if it's not nice, even if it's like, oh, I really didn't like that at all. I mean, yeah, of course I'll be disappointed if you don't like it, but it's good to know. Because if you don't like something, I want to know that too, because I'm here to do something for you. I want you to enjoy the videos I make, so it's important that I know what you like and what you don't like. So thank you very much for being here and watching this. Hopefully you stayed till the end. And I hope I will see you again real soon. Bye.